What's up, y'all? Back here with a new goddamn video. I'm gonna be looking at the screen because I'm reading you guys the information. So I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera so much. Um, yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, so here's my Extreme Rules 2015 results review, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna be really enthusiastic or hyped up in this video because I'm still kind of sick and shit. And I'm just, you know, trying to talk. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to throw up all over cameras or anything crazy like that. So let's get down to it. Pre-show. Adrian Neville, which I still call him. I ain't going to call his ass Neville, right? Versus Bad News Barrett. Before the match, Barrett announces that Daniel Bryan was not medically cleared to compete and that he'll be wrestling Neville instead. Neville won by pinfall with Red Arrow. Excuse me. The fact this was pre-show, stupid. It should have been on the show. With some of these garbage matches that were on here, it should have been on the show. Daniel Bryan's not medically cleared. I don't know what's up with that fucking dude. Ever since he got hurt the one time, now it seems like he's injury prone as hell. We got to see what's going on with him. Read some over there. It says Daniel Bryan has been pulled from Extreme Rules, and now it's time to get worried. Well, no more news will probably come out tomorrow, the next day, and we'll see what happens. If you know anything that I don't know, let me know below. So the first match of the night was the Chicago Street Fight, Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Now I was hyped up for this match, excited as hell. I tuned into the network, I think 8:03, and the match has already started. And I'm like, shit, man, I wish I caught up with it sooner. Now, what they portrayed in the storyline is that not storyline, but what you saw throughout, Raw and SmackDown was that these two guys fucking didn't like each other. They hated each other. Anytime Dean Ambrose tried to go somewhere, he was there. Anytime he tried to go somewhere, Dean Ambrose was there. Now, you get in this match, and they're just beating each other. Like, one guy's getting bees on the ground, but when they saw each other on Raw or SmackDown, they were really trying to beat each other up. Not really, but you know what I mean. So I thought the match was going to be more like that. That's why they called it a Chicago street fight, not guys getting hit with sticks and, oh, he's hurt. I thought it was me beating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, going all around the arena. I thought it was going to get crazy. But they were going in the ring for a little bit, then they started going around the arena. They started going in the back. Then they went inside a car, drove off in the car. Now you got Michael Cole and some others on the commentary, and you got them on commentary talking about they might be in the streets really fighting and all this and that, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, well, I hope they film it. And I got so excited when they left because I was like, dude, they're really going to the street now. And I was like, oh, damn. Then, I don't know where the next match starts. They were chanting CM Punk, shout to the Chicago crowd, killing it, everything, beasting, whatever. Doing what they got to do, put on a, great crowded show, I guess you want to call it. So they left for about an hour. And then they come back. And they return later on in the show and ended up fighting on a pile of steel chairs. They threw in a shitload of steel chairs, and I thought something was going to happen. Nothing happened. They got slammed on it. Then he got slammed on it. Then he tried to go up and do something. It was just stupid. It was a decent match. It wasn't fantastic, but I don't understand them throwing in like 15 chairs and just not even using them like that. To what I thought they were gonna. I thought they were gonna do something wild, but Dean Ambrose won by dirty deeds. Shout out to Dean Ambrose, that's my man. He won, cool. This match, Kiss My Arse match. Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Ziggler defeated Sheamus with a roll-up. Per the match stipulation, Sheamus was supposed to kiss Ziggler's ass, I'm gonna call it, not fucking arse. Sheamus resisted, hit Ziggler in the balls, then bro kicked him, and he rubbed Ziggler's face in his fucking ass he pulled his pants down, or just pulled his cheek out and then put his face in there. It was whatever. I think they spent a little too much time on that match on a guy's asshole. Like throughout the fucking thing, they wasted too much time on a dude's shithole. by sitting there and having Sheamus be like, oh, no, no. If Sheamus wanted to hit him, he should have just hit the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Make him look more tougher, which he did because he hit him later on in the show, later on to make him kiss his ass. It's just, I don't know. It's just some gay shit, in my opinion, kind of. No offense. Okay, tag team championship match: The New Day versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. The New Day wins. No one gives a fuck. All scrubs besides Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Rusev chain match for the U.S. Championship. Of course, John Cena wins. What the hell's new? Rusev looks like Lana's turning face. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And him versus Cena at the next pay-per-view and I Quit match. Cena's going to win again. Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella defeated Naomi. Whatever her name is. Naomi, whatever. Now, I ain't going to lie, alright? Just like JR said up on Twitter. Naomi, whatever her goddamn name is, she has a bright future ahead of her, especially now that she has her own theme song. She has those cool ass sneakers that light up, and they do this, and they like this color, that color, that color. It's dope as shit. And now she kind of has a gimmick, but this match was so stupid because I thought she was the heel, and they were like, you know, the tweeners, you know, heel but face, heel but face. And I thought she, just like JR said on Twitter, she needs a couple cheated wins to get heat on her. And it was the other way around. Nikki cheated. Well, not cheated, but the referees distracted. Brie Bella kicked her, and then Nikki hit her with the rack attack to win. It was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of like a Cena win, you know what I mean? Like, where it's just like, whoa, whoa. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it was a pretty decent match for the women. Last man standing match. Now, this is when shit started to pick up a little bit. Roman Reigns versus Big Show. As I said on Twitter, Big Show, you ain't shit, you never will be shit, and you never was shit. Time to retire, dude. Hang the fucking boots up and get out of here. Okay, so Reigns, so things were going on like crazy. You got Reigns spearing him through a fucking barricade. Reigns getting chokeslammed through 2 tables. Then you got Reigns spearing Big Show through the Spanish announce table off the top of the English or whatever the hell you want to call it. And then he throws it. Then he turned over the other table and threw it on top of him and stood on kind of on some Del Rio type shit and counted 10. Pretty decent. That's when the show started to pick up. Ryback came out and beat up Bo Dallas. Thank God. Steel cage match for the WWE Championship match with Kane as the gatekeeper. The RKO is banned. So the match goes on. It's a pretty decent match, but at first, you know a match isn't that good when you're fucking daydreaming during the match. Literally, I'm sitting like this, and I'm thinking about something's going on in my life right now. That's actually a little serious, so I don't really, you know, I'm sitting there trying to enjoy the match, and I'm trying to, like, I'm daydreaming, thinking about some stuff. And then I started getting into it. Then he gets suplexed off the cage. Not off the cage, off the third rope, and they try to say it was off the cage. RKO is banned. A whole bunch of stuff goes on. Then Kane chokeslams J&J security. Both Rollins and Orton. Orton fought back to hit Kane with the RKO. Rollins then hits an RKO on Orton before escaping the cage. And then you got the announcers. Oh, well, isn't the RKO banned completely? It doesn't matter who hits it. It's the RKO. It's banned. So I think the next pay-per-view, if it's Payback or whatever the hell it's called, it will be Orton versus Rollins. The next pay-per-view. So it's a rematch. It's whatever. This pay-per-view, it was decent. You know what I mean? I give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10 stars. And the only reason I say that is because I was talking to this guy on Twitter. Shout out to him, man. I don't even know who he was, man. I just started talking to him. And I said something out there that if WWE wants to fucking sell this network, they need to put on they need to put 4-star to 5-star matches on because it's free right now because he wants someone to buy it next month. And then he started telling me about, oh, this is some shit you would see on Raw. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, back in the 90s and back in the early 2000s, this is some shit you would see weekly, these matches. And last man, you know, just shit like that. That's just how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel below in the comments. Like, sub, and comment below. Peace. I'll be back here tomorrow on my Raw review.